on future grandbabies. Just to be totally transparent and 100 with you, this is the second time I've attempted to make this video live. I hope everybody's doing well. Let me give a shout out to all those in the federal government who are dealing with this shutdown and do not have a paycheck. Hope all is well with you. If you're suffering a little bit or just in any bit, I hope that you're doing okay. I too am a victim of sorts. My spouse is an employee of the federal government, so we are too not receiving income due to her not being at work. It is what it is. Anyway, this is my second time trying to get this right, but I did pop up in here for a reason because I was watching Psycho Fanatics over there, and on his page, he drives a BMW K1600, and he's a very good YouTuber. He does a lot of stuff with Harley, and he does a lot of stuff with sport bikes. He's a good YouTuber, so I was watching his. What's up, brother? How you doing? I see you down there, Eric. You know what I'm saying? And he was mentioning that he had a Clockworks windshield on his BMW, and if you know, or if you heard or paid attention, I have a Clockworks on mine, right? On Casper here. So what I'm looking to do is basically change out my windshield. And the reason why, it's not that I don't like Clockworks. Clockworks, fabulous product. This is a flared windshield, right? Let me show you. But right up in here is a bend where the air kind of pushes out, I guess, and over a little bit more. And of course, out on the sides a little bit more. I'm looking for a similar style windshield. But what happens is when I'm fully extended, like this, see how it goes up and down, right? Indian has a function that allows it to go up and down. Sometimes when I'm fully extended, this right here becomes distorted. The visual, from my seating position, becomes distorted. So what I'm looking for, honestly, is some advice. So if any of y'all have any advice on a windshield, I really would appreciate it, man. I'm looking to see what other brands are out there. I think it's something called Clearview. I did a little research. I did a Google search and saw windshield. So Indian has a product, and I do like Indian windshields. I just didn't like that style of windshield that they had on the website that I saw. But I'm looking for a similar style windshield like that. What's going on, Scorpion? So if you guys have any advice in that area, really would help me out. You know, I'm not a big wrench turner. I'm not somebody that goes around putting a lot of effort into hooking up the bike. However, I do like certain aesthetic stuff. So if you got some advice in that area, I would appreciate it. Basically, you know, if you've been watching and paying attention, I'm still gearing up to leave to go cross country, right? I'm waiting to the last minute. I'm holding out hope that the United States government comes back online, starts putting these people back to work, puts my spouse back to work, and so I won't feel guilty about hitting the road. But right now, I feel like I'm being irresponsible if I hit the road and she's not working. So I'm going to basically prepare to leave, but basically put it on hold just as a matter of perspective. You know, I want to make sure that I take care of my family without, financially putting a burden on my family just because I got a little bit of an itch and want to see the road and see the countryside. I think that's more important that they have a roof and some food than I actually put, some miles on my motorcycle. But anyway, coming back to the point that I'm here, I'm looking for a new windshield. That distortion that I see when I'm raising my Clockworks, it's actually got me contemplating on putting the old windshield back on the motorcycle. It doesn't have the flares. And the Indian windshield is not bad. It just didn't have the stock windshield just didn't have the flares that pushes the air outward or to the side. So, I went with the Clockworks because I previously had it on my Harley Lowrider ST. And I don't have that bike anymore. However, it was very good windshield. I was very, very happy with it. I think I had 2 of those on the Lowrider. I just happened to keep that in mind when I bought the Indian. And I was like, you know what? That was like the first go-to because Clockworks is a good product, right? So I'm looking for a new windshield. I'm just not knowledgeable in this area. I'll be the first one to admit I'm not an expert. This is all about rookie riders and riders who are returning. So if you got some information, you're a seasoned rider, or if you're just a guy or a girl who tinkers and knows more than I do, I would appreciate some advice. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well out there. Enjoy your day. If you got some advice, pop up in here and let me know. And I'll let you know if I make this cross-country run. It's been my goal to do so. and I'm still going to do so. It's kind of a dream for mine. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like the Pacific Ocean is calling me. I don't know what it is about it, but I just can't get it out of my system until I do it. So I'm going to do it. I've ridden cross country, but the furthest I've been was Phoenix, and that was a great ride. Got to see my mom, and she lives in the metro area, so I had a lot to do when I was out there. But I'm looking to go out and I just got to touch the water. I don't know if anybody has had that experience. You ever had to do something that you wanted to do so bad that you just can't get it out your mind? I'm just sitting here, and mine is all predicated on whether or not the United States government decides to open up the government and allow me to, hit the water. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what we'll do. We'll see how that works out. But I have to hit the government. I have to hit the Pacific Ocean. I just never. It's something I haven't done. Something I got to do. It's just in my system. So, we'll see. But anyway, if you can help me out with a windshield company, I'm looking to see what I could put on this bike. I'll keep researching, but it's something that I need to do because that distortion, especially when the rainstorm. I got caught 3 times in rainstorms last week, and let me tell you something. It's bad enough that it's tinted, but the distortion plus the tint just kind of really made it for a difficult ride. I actually had to lower the elevation of the windshield and rely just mainly on my face shield to actually ride through these storms. And after that third one, I was like, I got to make a change. So I'll be looking to change this windshield out as soon as possible. Like I said, I might actually just go back. I got a storage locker. I might just go in the storage locker and pull out the old windshield, throw the old windshield on here until I can figure out what I'm gonna do as I move forward. What's going on, Gabriel? Hi to you too. You know what I'm saying? So any advice would be much appreciated. It's your boy Bike Life Commando coming at you from the Coastal Empire. It is an awesome day out here. If you got a motorcycle in your garage, pull it out, dust it off, gas it up, and go.